touchdown. Evo in the slot, this is my end zone. Give me everything you got. Defense, hit him with that Cosa Nostra. Quan Alexander, this dance, Nick Bosa. 49er Empire, 49er Empire. This is for the fan base, die hard, set by. Stand up, 4-9 to the heart, baby. Pull on back in Candlestick Park. Levi, let's go.
Fam, Sunday, we ain't busy. We need to. I thought I was gonna be doing some ooh la la, because if Jameis Winston, if somebody should have introduced him to Mike Evans before the game started, Evans is running down the field, ain't nobody on him, and Jameis is down there throwing all kind of BS. Well, that's a sorry dude, man. So anyway, the Seahawks. I mean, you don't want to get into a situation with Russell Wilson. I have to respect him that much. You don't want to get in a situation with a couple of minutes to go in an overtime situation. They get the ball first. Of course he's going to win. This is what he does best. Here you go. Hey, Hawks fans. No. He will not have that opportunity next Monday night. See, because we know how to deal with him. See, you beat his little butt before, because we beat him last year, and the team wasn't this good, okay? So don't get your hopes up. You're going down next Monday night. And if you think that little situation went on in Arizona, that will not be repeated. And Arizona's in trouble, too. Yeah, I'm talking all kind of smack. I know, I believe every last word. I ain't playing. Look at our scoreboard. The Ravens and Patriots. I took getting some things ready. I was watching the first quarter. I got a little scared. And then I noticed, okay, the Ravens may have shot their wad already. They might be through. And here come the Patriots, right? So I had to bet at this point. Yeah, they're going to pull. The Patriots will win that game. I really wish the Ravens would win it, though. We would be the only undefeated team in the NFL. But we can't depend on anybody but us. Look at and the Chiefs beat up on the Vikings. That's what I'm saying. The playoff order is being established now. We're halfway through the season, right? So teams that are good are pretty much already there. Barring any kind of weird slide, of course. The Eagles beat the Bears. No surprise there. Panthers. See, there's that nobody team that everybody talks about, right? Panthers ain't nobody. See, what ends up happening every week after we beat up a team, they come back and win 30-20 over the Titans, all right? What other? All the Packers and Chargers. I told him, I put out a tweet weeks ago. I said, wait a minute, you know what? The Packers look good here and there. 49ers could beat that team. I know. Chargers beat them up 27. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had 49 yards of passing at one point. Really? Did they lose some people? I don't know. But these are the things that are taking place already. Cowboys and Giants. Ain't nobody worried about no Cowboys. Where is Texas, boy? Here's the thing. These people look like to come in and bother us in the beginning of the season. Why don't they keep bothering us? You know what I'm saying? Don't leave. We can't find none of those people. We was trying to tell them way back then. Fam, you know what? Tonight, though, I just want to point out some things that we need to be grateful for. Fam, we are 8. I'm sorry. We are 8. Oh, my God. We won 8 games in a row. Oh. And after this much rest and preparation time, you think the 49ers are not going to go 9-0? No, I know that looks the best that we've seen down in Arizona. All we're going to get next week is a better, more talented version of Kyler Murray that we've seen. No, we know, Russie. We know. Fam, tonight, since we aren't doing anything else, as I mentioned, we want to pay tribute to a couple of very fortunate moves that took place in our 2019 season. Let me start with our most recent edition. E-Man! Oh, man. And it's so funny because you read the article yet? The 49ers were like last on the list of people who had shots at Flash Gordon, right? It was really funny because the 49ers says, the dude is way too unreliable. Everywhere Flash goes, it's just he don't even unpack a suitcase, stays in a hotel because he knows he ain't going to be there long, right? So I'm laughing because I said, a lot of us probably thought, I didn't. I'm kind of starting to realize who the 49ers management is. And I was wrong about Emmanuel Sanders, but I'm kind of realizing if you have any blemishes on your conduct or if your social status is a little questionable, you're not coming to San Francisco. So, and Pete Carroll says, I was surprised that he went down and got dropped. And I said, Pete, because you ain't paying no mind as to what's going on. I don't think Josh Gordon can actually hurt the Seahawks any, though, because he'll come in and he'll help them win a couple of games and he'll go. But, 49ers don't feel like being bothered with that. Less than 2 weeks ago, wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders was rolling with the Denver Broncos in the middle of a season that was pretty much done for as far as the 2019 season goes, right? Suddenly, it was as if E-Man had a fairy godmama that must have felt sorry for him as she must have whispered in his ear as he was asleep one night. No way all this talent should go to waste, especially at the age of just 32. And with the wave of her magic wand, ding, Samuel. Sanders was all of a sudden on a 49ers team that really does expect him to be the final piece needed to push them into legitimate Super Bowl contention. 49ers ain't playing, fam. I thought they was. I've been telling you the whole time, 49ers, they lack just an ounce of maturity before they can get to that level. Wrong. The 49ers are going now. Just 2 games into Sanders' time with the Niners, he's looking the part. Coach Shanahan is loving it as he is quoted saying just how unbelievably smart he's watching him. You always know he's a pro, but he's even better than expected since he's been here. Been in picking up the offense and being able to go out there that much, especially here on a short week. That's what he said about him last week, right? Fam, unquote, that game would have been real tough to win without him, according to Shanahan, and he's right. We escaped by the seat of our pants on that game. I don't know exactly. That was not the team that we've been seeing for the last 8 weeks. In fact, Jimmy G, rightfully collecting most of the attention, was looking like a boss out there in AZ. Oh, I don't care what anybody says now. That is the real Jimmy G coming back. And fam, he's not come all the way back yet. Jimmy G's just now feeling his way back to what he was in 2017. In 3 weeks, get out, man. Jimmy G's going to start clobbering the league again, just like he did back then. A 28-25 whooping, that required a real winner, especially in the situation as it got toward the last few minutes of that game. Forget about it. Being the Cardinals, they had every intention of winning that game, fam, and they played like it. They played over their head. This is the thing we need to be concerned with between now and the end of the season. Teams are going to be emotionally up when it comes to playing the 49ers. They're going to have to weather a storm between now and the end of the season. Emmanuel Sanders would have convinced any jury that the right decision was made by the 49ers bringing in Emmanuel Sanders, even as his contract is indeed set to expire. I think the 49ers will sign him to a 2-year contract at the end of the year, hopefully, because we like to keep him for the extent of this first part of the drive until our receivers grow up. See, against the Cardinals, Sanders finished with 7 catches, 112 yards and a TD. His second as many games with the Niners. The dude is coming in. Him and Jimmy G are just ridiculously connected at the hip already. E-Man became the first 49ers wide receiver this season to finish with triple digits in receiving yards. Garoppolo says about E-Man, he is picking things up very quickly, coming from a similar offense. I've said this before, but his body language on routes, I can kind of anticipate what he's going to do. We've got room for improvement, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at, unquote, Jimmy G. And fam, if you consider that Jimmy G and Sanders haven't had much time to work together, this early progress has given a lightning bolt of energy to the entire offense. Now, upon Sanders' arrival, which was on October 22nd, he and J.G. spent extra time after each practice working on routes and getting on the same page in the week leading up to Sunday's home victory against the Carolina Panthers, as you were able to witness. They didn't have the kind of time this week with a quick turnaround to Thursday night, and it didn't even seem to matter. And Sanders says him and G have had an instant bond, and you could see it. Fam, you can see it. They don't know each other that well. How and Sanders says that the brand new shiny quarterback of his brand new shiny quarterback. I think it's just energy. It's a lot of positive energy. You know how Jimmy is. He still has his Eastern Illinois backpack. You have to love the guy. He's a very humble guy, very hardworking guy. He's young, but at the same time, the sky's the limit in his head. He wants to be the greatest. He works hard. We stay after practice. We catch balls after practice, and all that hard work is paying off. Unquote. Man. Sanders' route running skills have already made an impression on the younger teammates, and they need some impression. Lord have mercy. If I see Debo go up one more time in the end zone and oh, Debo, relax when you're in the end zone. You got it made. Just chill. Make the catch. He loses people, runs great routes, and then panics as soon as he's in the end zone. Oh, my God, I'm in the end zone. No, E-Man is showing them how to offer in-route indicators to JG when they're coming out of their break. See, this is the thing. These are those little things that only vets know how to do. Because when kids come into the NFL, they don't know this stuff yet. They have to figure it out, or they have to have a vet lead them. And we got just the right guy. Oh, I'm so proud of that front office. In Sanders' case, that could be something as subtle as leaning into the defender as you make your break. Dante Pettis, see, there's a guy who can do that. Pettis does that somewhat already. When you see Pettis drop shoulder left, and Pettis dropped so hard and deep selling that fake. I've seen him go all the way down. You can see his body because he's got flexibility. You can see his body drop all nearly to the ground in a full squat. He flies back up and goes the other way. There's no defender in the NFL that can stay with that kind of movement. What if Dante gets on that? Oh, this is why I say I don't want him leaving. There's so much more. On 3rd and 4th from Arizona's 46 on third down, a play that was already become legendary. It has, fam. Everybody's talking about that. Garoppolo faces pressure and let a pass fly to Sanders well before he broke out of his route. We watched that. As Sanders turned his head, ball was delivered like a loaf of bread right there. He didn't even have to look. But the thing is, Sanders knew that him and Jimmy were working out so hard together. He knew the ball was going to be there. Do you know what they're going to be like in 2 or 3 weeks, fam? The thing is, it was better throw than the catch, according to what a lot of people have said, but it offered a glimpse of just how much chemistry Sanders and G have already established. Now, that's a chemistry that can't be underrated as the Niners continue rolling forward into the postseason. E-Man has become the hit with George Kittle. Of course, Kittle said to the new guy, he's pretty good, too. He's won before. He knows what it takes to win. He's one of the most professional guys I've been around. So just having him in the wide receiver room, he helps. So when we have a guy like that, bringing him in, it's elevating the play of our other guys who knew that a wide receiver could have such a sweeping effect on an entire football team. Again, my apologies for not wanting this deal, as people was calling me out on it, all that. I didn't know, fam, but you know what? From now on, before I start saying nay, I'm going to look into things. All I remember is Emmanuel Sanders had an Achilles injury last year, which already was bothering me. But Jesus Christ, did he recover quickly? He's looking. Is he fully recovered? Can he look better? I was wrong. There you go. And my humblest apologies. All right. Oh, and one other thing before we get to about Nick Bosa. Mrs. Bosa's baby boy is a big reason why the 49ers are 7-0 going into Week 9 as well. The conversation is already underway, fam, and it goes like this. There's also every reason to believe that Bosa is not only the league's runaway Defensive Rookie of the Year, but is also a leading strong candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. Here is what's even more crazy, fam. There have been many great seasons put up by defensive rookies in the 100-year history of the NFL, but Bosa's on track to have one of the best ever. Can you imagine? You're looking at history being made. A legend could be born right here in Santa Clara. With 3 more sacks against the Panthers and the Niners 51-13 smackdown in Week 8, he is up to 7 in 7 games. You don't need to do any hardcore math to figure out the average of that. Nicky B wasn't satisfied with just sacking Kyle Allen, though. He also nearly scored while returning the first interception of his career. That's ridiculous. How many linemen are you that you know of are doing that now or ever? That sack total, by the way, was Bosa on pace for 16, which would best the rookie record in 14-5 set by the Titans' Javon Curtis in 1999. Bosa was named the NFC's Defensive Player of the Week for the second time in Week 8. The first time he won the award in Week 5, he ripped the Browns for 2 sacks and a forced fumble and kept hollering at Baker Mayfield the whole time during the course of that game. Well, not hollering at him, but whispering to him in a very terrifying fashion. Baker. Bosa, who's also been a dominant run defender, was the final piece for the 49ers to have an elite defense built on a front four pass rush. Most importantly, the 49ers are a team that is now looking like the clear team to beat in the NFC and now a growing favorite to reach the Super Bowl, no matter what some of the odds makers are saying, and Vegas as well. To confirm Bosa's projected status as the GOAT, D-Roy, I'm telling you, I'm looking at these reports. The GOAT, D-Roy. We need to go back in time and compare what he's doing to the past touch. Fam, bear with me for a minute on this. This is hilarious stuff. Well, not hilarious, but legendary. This is serious. There are some numbers to look at. The 1960s, before the AFL-NFL merger, are where we'll find good competition for Nicky B. You need to start with 2 tackling machine linebackers, Dick Butkus. Dick friggin' Butkus. They're bigging up Dick Butkus' name with what? Butkus is good. He goes down as the all-time monster of the NFL and yet to be touched. They're talking about... And Tommy Nobis, Falcons, 1966. There's no doubt about they were unstoppable forces at their time, but neither man's efforts resulted in a Chicago or Atlanta championship shot. In 1964, a year before Butkus, safety Paul Krausen had 12 INTs for Washington, but the Redskins were a losing non-playoff team. In terms of edge rushers, such as Curtis and Bosa, you must move on to consider the Giants' Lawrence Taylor. LT. 1981. A year before sacks became an official start, Taylor had 9.5. He won both D-Roy and Defensive Player of the Year because he hinted at his future all-out devastation. But New York finished in third in the NFC that season, 5 years before Taylor led its defense to victory in Super Bowl 21. The only dominant rookie defender to help deliver a championship to his team was Lions quarterback Dick Night Train Lane. And that was way back in 1952, when Detroit went 9-3 en route to defeating Cleveland for the NFL title. Night Train produced 14 INTs, which is still an NFL record, returning them for a combined 298 yards and 2 TDs. Taylor and Lane have strong cases to never be displaced. But keep in mind that Bosa is just really getting started. Fam, he was limited early in the season, coming off an ankle injury that sustained in practice earlier. He wasn't even supposed to be in that game. Just 5 of team's first 7 games, 6 of his 7 sacks came all in October. The 49ers' depth and talent on the defensive line make it difficult for opponents to double-team Bosa in any situation, but they're starting to do so now anyway. We saw the Cardinals did everything they could to stop Bosa, and they kind of did. That could be a formula for disaster for the next team that tries that, though. Can you imagine OC's trying to figure out which member of the 49ers defensive line does the most damage and warrants a double team? Bosa's taken over at least 2 games that I can recall, fam, and has a huge impact in all games so far this season. He's hitting quarterbacks and disrupting backfields the same way. Wait for it. Another name, J.J. Watt. As J.J. was in his prime. Fam, it's the first week of winning. It's the first half of the season and winning in a long time. Thank you, 49ers, for putting together what has now become the big red and gold machine. Gotta take Jed York on this, film. I hate to tell you this, because Jed York, his vision of putting together a team with a concept of allowing the head coach to pick his own GM was freaking brilliant. There's no wars going on. They're on the same page. They discuss everything. This is what you call a chemistry as well, a front office chemistry, which is every bit as important as a quarterback to wide receiver, as the running backs, the tight ends, and all those people. Ah, man, I tell you. Fam, we are witnessing one of the greatest starts in 49ers history. I just want to give a round of applause to the hard work and efforts, courtesy of the San Francisco 49ers. Hey, Daddy-O. Yeah, at least for this week, we don't have to hear Stephen A. talk about the Packers being better than us, and also about that bad man, AR, who was really bad today. Jose Escobar, hey, what's up? Brian Lee, what's good? Niners Empire, I love you, what's good? Matt S. Hey, Ronbo, good evening. Shout out from Bend, Oregon. What's up, Matt? And go Niners. Josh, what? Fam, I am a little worried about not having Alexander against the Seagulls. What is your thought? We'll get to that. In fact, keep that in mind, fam, because the next man up has been declared to be Dre Greenlaw. What are your thoughts on that? We gonna be okay? All right. Vanna Manson, let's go Niner Empire. Hashtag Niner for life. Hashtag forever faithful worldwide. Ronbo time. Ami Gangland says, hey, shout out. Hey, shout out to Samoans. Oh. What's wait. Osa. Every time we talk about Kendrick Bourne. Chad Garrison, Ronbo, I wanted Seattle to lose so bad. Damn, oh well. We'll give them that third L. Probably. Russell Salinas says, hey, what up? Niners faithful, yeah. Spar Nick Danger. What happened to the unbeatable Aaron Rodgers and the back? Pressure on the QB. I didn't even know that the Chiefs could actually do that. Their defense has not been well all year. So if they did that, oh, Aaron, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And a vulnerable defense. Niners get exposed to Pack just like the Chargers did. Daddy-O says, man, I hope Marquise plays because that speed would take the offense to another universe. Fam, I got to tell you, it seems, according to Matt Mayoko, Marquise could be the guy that doesn't dress. You know what, though? Kyle may adjust this as it goes. It may not be every week. He may decide that this week certain things are needed opposed to other weeks. I'm not sure why Keith didn't play this last week, and nobody said anything. He wasn't unhealthy. So, I don't get it. I bet you Phil gets it. Phil!
Bravo!
Phil! Come on in, man.
Hey.
Well, Phil, just because that was the last question, why is Marquise Goodwin, why was he on the sideline this week?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I saw that last week, and I have no idea. And I just don't know if he's come in ill favor with Kyle or what. And I don't know. And Kendrick made a plus side for him to be on the team, so...
Yep. That's not going to help Marquise any.
No.
Kendrick came in and got a TD. Whoa.
But on the more important phase, Green Bay's beatable.
I told you weeks ago. I knew it.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. And I think, Green Bay, they've got some problems. And, it's looking like New England's got a few holes in their shield right now. And is Seattle the luckiest team?
Oh,
in
I'm
the
so
NFL?
sick of that. For years, Phil. Years they get lucky, but at this point, we call it
we
luck.
just got to put a kill zone on that guy. We just got to beat the tar out of Seahawks and let them know where they stand. I am so tired of the Seahawks getting outplayed and then winning.
Right? Phil, let me run this by you real quick. Is it about? It's just like Tom and the Patriots. If you keep these teams like Arizona, which is exactly what we did, Arizona, the Ravens, the Seahawks, if you keep that offense sitting down, the 49ers are good. Jimmy G will nickel and dime a team to death to the point the clock runs out on them. Is that a good formula to stop some of these teams with running quarterbacks?
I think that's the way we go. I think we run on them. I think we keep the ball away from Russell Wilson. I think we build up a lead, and you just got to keep the foot on the throat when you play those teams. You just can't let them back into the game. And that's what Tampa Bay did. Tampa Bay with Jameis, infamous Jameis, throwing a non-pass pass to his back heel, allowed the Seahawks to get back in the game.
Again, a lucky break.
Yeah.
Did you see that touchdown he had wide open to Mike Evans? Evans is running down the field, was waving his arm, and Jameis is looking underneath. He didn't even look downfield. Oh, Jameis. Wow.
But that's not going to happen with Jimmy. It's not going to happen. So,
I agree.
You know what? I feel good about this Monday night game. I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel good about us. Minnesota lost. Green Bay lost.
Yeah.
Everybody's a 3-game, other than Seattle, which will be Monday night, 3 games behind us.
And that's it. It's over. Phil, if we put 3 games on the NFC West and a 3-game cushion between us and the nearest contender, we could, was that you who said we could play 500 the rest of the way and we're still at the top of the playoff heap? We're at the top of the food chain. That's it. Yeah.
No, but I don't want that. I want us
either.
to beat Green Bay. I want us to beat New Orleans, Seattle, and I just want us to have a vacation day, the last game of the season against Seattle at Seattle. That's what I want. So don't
beat
take
them
the
anyway.
middle off the middle.
Oh, no.
And I'm worried about Kwan being injured, but I think we're going to have some guys step up. I saw the rest of the league, and I feel confident. I feel really good.
I think so. You know what? I do hope the 49ers, you know what the 49ers should do like the Rams did to us a couple of years ago? Don't play our first string. Listen, Nick Mullins has already beaten that team anyway. Put Nick and company in and let them play that last game, especially if we're like 14-2.
I agree. If we try to clinch, let's do it.
13.
It's our turn. It's our turn.
Yes. Phil, we're going to go. Who said?
Well, anyway, Ronbo, I know you got some callers. Anyway, I just thought, if New England loses,
we'd be the only.
No chance we're not going to be number 1 in the power rankings.
That's it. It's 24-20 Ravens. Come on, Ravens.
Yeah.
All right, Phil.
All right, man.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
Night, Phil.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, and there's Shabazz giving away those tickets actually next week. Or this week. Yeah, next week. So, come on in. Hey,
Ronbo.
Yo, Shabazz.
Oh, my dog, baby. The Ravens just scored, by the way. It's 31-20.
Oh!
Well, 30-20. They got to take the extra point.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
The Ravens just scored. Yeah.
Delighted.
So,
there it is.
So listen,
I just got refreshed. All right.
Listen, I know everybody's worried with Quan going down, but I want to refresh everybody's memory about a boy named Greenlaw. First preseason game, Cowboys, Greenlaw comes out hitting, sticking, playing good defense. Greenlaw is going to have the second half that Bosa had the first half. Greenlaw is not going to miss a beat.
Oh!
We're going to be okay.
I like the way that sounds.
We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. And second, we had a short week against Arizona. I had a couple buddies. The spread was 10. I told my buddies, I said, don't take that. It's a trap game for us. We're only going to beat Arizona by 3. I knew we would only win that game by 3 points because for some strange reason,
right on it.
Arizona plays us like it's the Super Bowl, and it's okay.
And they did.
We're going to smack them. We're going to smack them in the next game, Ronbo.
Yes.
Okay?
If
Well,
for no
we're
other reason
taking
but
from this
disrespect
game
and
here,
embarrassment. Yes.
Yeah, but we didn't lose it. We won it. But what we're taking from this game here Monday night is Kyle is getting good video on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking the same
video
thing.
on New England. So we're good. Now we're in that wide nine. New England don't run the wide nine. What you do to the Ravens when we play them is just what the Ravens did to us in the Super Bowl. Remember, Greg Roman is their coordinator, who was our coordinator. Every time the ball snapped, send Greenlaw in there to hit Lamar Jackson.
Somebody got to spy.
He's giving it away or not. Not spy him. When he goes to that read option, every time send the linebacker in there and tell him, don't worry about the running back. Warner's job and the guys in the middle is to worry if he hands the ball off. Greenlaw's job will be to hit Lamar Jackson every time. Trust me. I'm not worried about these clowns. I'm not worried about the Pack because I told everybody the Pack was whack. That they were overrated. They went into L.A. at the Carson Center with an all-Packers crowd down here in Southern California and got exposed by Phillip and the boys. Oh,
That's
man,
awesome.
Come on, Ronbo. And here's another thing that I want to tell everybody that's getting ahead of themselves. Look. Hold on. 500 ball, yeah, nay. We need to lose, Ronbo, 3 times. We need to be 13-3 to stay hungry. The 3 losses we need is
good point.
I want to get cheated. I want to get cheated in New Orleans, Ronbo. I want to get cheated.
That looks better than just losing. Amen. And that way the 49ers get mad.
Then they get mad. The last game of the season to the Rams, like you guys said, give that away, okay? And after we beat Seattle this week, go up there and lose to them the last week. So that way we're going into the playoffs mad with a cheat loss to the Saints. We gave one to the Rams and one to the She Chickens and go into the playoffs and put together a 3-game win streak. And we're the champions of the world, baby.
Yeah, I believe
and we bought the Queen all season long.
I agree.
Period.
You need a little humiliation. You need a little bit.
Yeah. Listen, this isn't hard. We're going to beat the Ravens. And listen, this is what I told everybody about this schedule. I said, listen, the next 3 weeks, we chase Russell, who we know he scrambles to pass, so we're going to sack him up. Nicky will get him next week. Then we chase Lil Kyler. We'll beat the brakes off them. Then we got Breeze. Now, Breeze going to look like he's moving in slow motion after we've been chasing those guys. He ain't going to look like he's moving at all.
Shabazz, it's going to be hard to lose that game. It's going to be hard to lose. Shabazz, you know what? You may have to pick it up. The 49ers are going to beat the brakes off the Saints. You know why? Because they don't know nothing about the history of going into that place. The young kids going in there now. Breeze cannot move. He will be eaten alive standing there. Bosa may pick up 4 sacks that night. He's got to come out of that pocket, move around, do something, because his receivers are going to be covered.
He got to do something. Yeah, he got to do something. He's definitely got to do something. Well, then it'll be 14-2. After 13-3, then it'll be 14-2, Ronbo. Because Ronbo, without a doubt, we're gonna smack the Seahawks and we're gonna smack the Cardinals. And like I said, I got the tickets for you. Whenever you announce the winner, Ronbo, you just shoot me their email, and I want them to go to that Rams game and have a good time, courtesy of a Nine of Faithful, baby.
There you go. Shabazz, you'll be listening to Shabazz the whole time. 80 fun? Tell you what, Shabazz, next week we're going to do that, fam. We're going to go now and be looking for you tomorrow. I hope you got some time.
Okay, yeah, I hope I have time. I've been busy the last couple times. I ain't been getting on because I've been at the games, Ronbo. And
I know.
I'll tell you what I've never done after that debacle with Carolina. Since I've had my season tickets for 4 years, I've never left the game early. Man, Ronbo, we was beating them so bad. I told my old lady, I was like, yeah, let's just go. It's over. By the time we got to the train, getting ready to get to the car, we were scoring again. I was like, what? I heard the foghorn waiting on the train.
Boss, you have a good night, fam. Man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Hopefully you do get back tomorrow. All right, looking for you. All right.
All right, man. I'm gonna check back in tomorrow. Shout out to everybody that's faithful, that's been down since day one, Ronbo. And wait a minute, before I go, Ronbo, I owe you the biggest apology in the world because Nikki has been all that in 10 bags of chips, baby. So I am sorry, and I apologize to the faithful empire. And Nick, hey, I'm your new #1 fan, baby. Keep tearing things up. Go Niners.
All right, fam. It's
All right.
accepted too. All right, fam. Have a good night,
All
Shabazz.
right.
James, get on in here. James, late as it is. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
James, there's so many things going on. First of all, as I say, I'm so grateful to the 49ers organization taking the right move. I'm laughing at the fact that Josh Gordon, who we wanted for years, was available for us. No, not in here. And Jimmy G, looking again like Jimmy G. And Nick Bosa's name being mentioned in the same sentence. With Butkus? What? Oh, my God. But, James, your thoughts on any of this and anything else? What's up?
Well, once again, thank you for having me, Ronbo, and the platform
Always
you provide for the Niner Empire. You know, I'm just going to say it like this, man. I'm very optimistic about this team. I see them winning every game they play. I think they realize that they are just that good. I'm not saying, my opinion. Now, my opinion, not anyone else's. I'm saying me. I'm not saying anything like, oh, they need to lose a game and this and that, because what I've seen in them, they have a lot of perseverance. They took a blow in the mouth Thursday night against a divisional opponent who you couldn't have asked them to have an easier win, the Cardinals, because simply why? The refs wouldn't give us. They were calling penalties against us. They weren't calling penalties for us, but they were calling them against us. And on top of that, they, maybe they went in there a little puffed up, like, yeah, man, we 7-0. Man, ain't nobody ready for us. And maybe, they did take a blow to the left side of their jaw and the right eye. But guess
Midsection
what?
too.
Listen, at the end of the day, they seen the eye of the tiger. I'm talking about the tiger on drugs, okay? Because they went out there and they got it done. So I'm not, everybody can say, oh, this is what they need and blah, blah, blah. We don't know. I've said it before all season long that I think history is in the making with the defense. And I don't know if people were realizing it or not. When we get back those two starting tackles, Staley and McGlinchey, and then a healthy Kyle Juszczyk, that offense is going to really open up because Juszczyk is an X factor in Kyle's whole offensive scheme. Okay, we know he can catch balls out in the flat and wind up getting 25, 30 yards down the field. So I'm looking at it like this. Yeah, I'm telling you. And on top of that, if people are feeling a little bit leery about playing the Sea Chickens, well, they gave up 492 yards today. Okay, 145 of that was rushing to a team like Tampa Bay. Okay, even though Tampa didn't win the game, they were sitting in the locker room like, man, we put almost a half a G on these cats, man. This was our game. Yeah, but you came up short point wise. Okay. So, I mean, I'm looking at it like this. We're gonna most likely run over them, which it's in Kyle Shanahan's DNA because he's not taking teams lightly from here on out. Yeah, he's told them, hey, look, you see what almost happened Thursday night? Okay, you almost had a humbling experience. Okay, that's how football can be played if you're not constantly on your game. Me, myself, as far as it goes with Greenlaw, what I do know, he's a tackling machine. So far, I haven't seen him miss any tackles from what I've seen in the preseason. And on top of that, he's also good in coverage. So with the other guys around him, I believe he's going to show some people some things that, they may think, oh, the game is too big for him and this and that. There's going to be a miscue here or there. But at the end of the day, I see us as still doing what we need to do. Let's go ahead and win. Get these games out of the way. Knock off them funky Sea Chickens next Monday night and turn around and knock their brothers, them Cardinals, out. And, buddy, look here. the Rams already know. We had Jared Goofy laying down like a possum that had done got into somebody's drug stash and just laying up, just folding up. I ain't never seen that in football in my life. Just folding up. His coach wouldn't even let him throw a pass, man. He's like, man, listen,
didn't want to lose him.
You just got that contract money. Look here, Jared, we're going to need you in another year or two. Man, you just better lay down when you see him coming, especially 97. Because I'm telling you now, they got the blue 10 out here. You will be in it. And he may have to get carted off the field, God forbid. I don't wish that on him. But, hey, right now, you don't see teams that are all around poised like this. A defense that can shut a team down, and then an offense that, if you don't watch Kyle Shanahan, he'll have your defense ready to, before the first half is over, they'll be like already sucking wind, hand on their hips, like, what just happened?
We're tired of whooping you. James, we got to go. And tomorrow, James will be glad to know. I was only late tonight because we were seeing what the Patriots go do, and we can see now.
Yeah,
tomorrow night, 6 o'clock.
They down by 10 points in the fourth quarter. It don't good for them. Yeah, but they ain't us though.
Only undefeated team in the NFL. I love this. All right, James. I'll look for tomorrow then, Phil.
Have a blessed evening. Thank you for what you do. As I always leaving you, Niner Empire, Niner for life. We're coming, baby.
James.
Sir.
He is.
All right.
Night, James. 30-20. 11 minutes for the Patriots, so it ain't over, though. Boy, it ain't over, because Belichick is him and Tom. Honestly, them is the two scariest dudes in the NFL right now, but that could change within the next 2 years. Two scariest dudes in the league could be Kyle Shanahan. And listen, we got to make sure that Bobby Saleh cannot leave, fam. We may have a genius on both sides of the ball, but we'll see as this develops. Emilio!
Oh, shit.
Emilio?
Yeah.
Emilio, I don't know what I was thinking the other day, man. You said you had a birthday coming up, and you know how much I enjoy birthdays. Gives me a chance.
You just don't like me.
Emilio, it was a mistake on my part. Let me make it up for you today.
You know what it is. All them years, me and you've been going at it. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna get him back for once.
Emilio got me at the beginning of every season as he would have his patented. Man, we suck. We may win 5 or 6 games if we're lucky. He was right on a couple of carries. It made me so mad. But Emilio, it's happy birthday time. Happy Niners birthday to E. Happy birthday, Emilio. Happy Niners birthday to Emilio. Video.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I know you gotta do that. All that noise. Emilio. Hey, you know what, Emilio? I'm sitting back here thinking today, we're 8-0. We could be watching history being made. If the 49ers go 10-0, ain't nobody ever gonna forget about 2019. And Emilio, anything else you want to touch upon, jump on in there.
Well, for one, it's good the Patriots are losing right now. So, I mean, we'll be the only team in the NFL. We'll be the only undefeated team in the NFL.
Don't you love it?
And I think we're going to be the undefeated team for couple more weeks, which is a good thing.
That's going to make Stephen A. Smith so mad.
It's crazy. It's crazy to say we might go undefeated, which is crazy to say. It's just a possibility.
Because the 49ers are going to be tough next week. After that game with Arizona, watch the 49ers. Whoa! Man, okay, we wait now. Dang, that was close. See, I'm looking forward to that game. Oh.
Like I said, at this point, our first loss, if anything, will be the Saints, if anything. It will be that. Because the way Green Bay got their ass whooped today, and the way the Patriots lose, Patriots are losing now. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we get a loss. If we do get one.
Oh man. So it's good. We deserve this, Emilio. After being embarrassed for as long as we did.
For 5 years, yeah. And we were just a laughing stock. We wouldn't even lose games. We were just a laughing stock of the NFL. We were below the Browns, which is worse.
I was afraid to play them, Emilio. I was scared to play the Browns. Last year, I was scared to play them. I ain't lying. I didn't say it, but I was scared. Don't let us play the Browns. Whew. We've already hit rock bottom.
Oh, you're always in denial. That's your problem.
That's true. I look over the chat. The chat had as many rival fans as 49er fans. They was all up in our grill, running smack. I mean, we was kicking people out. Oh.
I'll tell you what it was. We're the most hated. We're the most hated teams in the NFL. It just doesn't matter who we play or what fan base. We're the most hated teams out there.
Because we're the baddest. All right. Up until recently, we was the baddest. All right. The Steelers got us. Okay. No, Tom got us. Okay. We win one more. Okay. We'll be right back up there.
No, but it's always been like that. No matter how good or bad we are, we've always been one of the most hated teams. That's just not going to change. Like I said, even with the Ronnie Lott years, with Joe, and till now, and with Harbaugh, we were always been one of the hated teams. That's not going to change.
That's why I could never understand. And that's why I could never understand, why do people like the Cowboys? Man, that team is easy to dislike to the 49ers. That's America's team. Oh, man, give me a break. God. Oh.
Because you got to be like, we've been dominant for so long at times. We've had bad years, but it just when they come back hard all the time.
I know.
If you ever noticed that. Like I said before, Joe, they had shitty years, and then they started being dominant, and then a little bit, they went under a little bit before Steve Young got that Super Bowl, and then kind of going up and down in the late 90s, and then in the early 2000s, how they went bad, and they came back with Harbaugh. So they've always been up and down, but they always have those long winning streaks. So we've always hated it for some weird reason.
Well, they need to hate it because Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, I suspect they get renewed. If they want to stay, they get another contract after this 6 years over. And Jed will go ahead and say, listen, I'm going to give you guys an open-ended contract. I'm not going to say how long you can stay. I'm just going to say stay as long as you like, all right, until we decide we don't like each other anymore.
I would agree with you there first, but they got to get at least a Super Bowl first before he even goes there. Like I said, I'm with you there, but I have to see a Super Bowl win. Other than that, I can't just say, oh, you know what, let's extend these guys as long as possible. No. You got to get a Super Bowl win.
That's true.
Time frame they at least one. They have to get one.
Do you actually see? I see. This is like year 3? Emilio, I see one for sure, and possibly 2 before that 6 years is up. Yeah, it depends on what happens this year. Because
you know what? It's all gonna fall on this year. Like if they can go, get into the championship game, not even in the Super Bowl, then maybe we can talk maybe extension. But they basically they got to do better than Harbaugh. They got to do better. They either have to get in there, they have to get in the Super Bowl, or they have to win. They have to do better than Harbaugh. You cannot do worse than Harbaugh. Because if you don't do better than Harbaugh,
then we might as well call him back.
All the screaming and hollering for nothing. You have to do better than Harbaugh.
I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you right now. The biggest problem with Harbaugh's years was the fact that Trent Baalke was running the whole thing. Had he not been there,
I know
they would have won everything.
That's true. No, I believe that, but it's just, for them to even get an extension, that has to happen.
That has to be, and I agree. That is the prerequisite. Emilio, get back to the fun you have with the family because I can hear all that back there. We gotta go. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow to get some time.
All right, for sure.
All right, fam. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's like I always said.
Oh, crap.
It's funny. If they would have listened to me, we could have had at least 3 championships. And Jersey Joe knows. I used to talk to him all the time about what moves I should make next. He was one who suggested I get rid of both Kaepernick and Jim Harbaugh. And I wouldn't take him seriously. So with that said, I'm going to introduce him right now and see if he can explain himself. Hey, Jersey,
Ronbo.
I kind of miss.
I don't know if I like that or not.
You got to miss Trent Baalke. I don't understand why we never hear from him anymore. We don't hear anything about him. All I know is he sold his house and he got a pretty good payday on that. So what happened to Trent, man?
I don't know. Who cares, Ronbo? Man, I don't miss him. I miss him as far as I can throw him, dude. It's just good riddance.
Hey, but Jersey, how grateful are you to be 8-0 right now, man? And is Dre Greenlaw gonna be okay? All right, I mean, address some of these things. And where is Marquise Goodwin?
Marquise. I love dude when he plays, but he's like not dependable. I understand he's got family problems, but man, this is not dependable. But anyways, I don't want to get on that.
Yeah.
Quan Alexander is he was one of my favorite players. My all-time favorite linebacker by far was Patrick Willis, and Alexander was quickly catching up. But again, I mean, lately he's just been kind of firing up the group. He's been kind of quiet lately, if you know what I mean. So who knows? This is the next man up. But again, you've seen both of our offensive tackles have been gone, and you haven't even noticed it.
Right?
So the
Isn't
route
that
we're going,
amazing?
and I love Shabazz, but really, man, it's the time for being humble is over. Tell that to Trent Taylor. Tell that to Kittle. Tell that to Joe Staley. Tell that to freaking Jimmy Ward. The time of being humble is done, man. These guys deserve the ring. Joe Staley deserves the ring. If any of you Niners are listening, the players, get your damn wins. Win them all. George said it. Our goal is to win all of them. Shit, do it, boys. Come on.
I got to.
You know you want it, Ron, but I want to be.
No, you make a good point.
I want to be the second team. I want to be the second team undefeated.
Humility might not be necessary.
That'd be amazing.
Well, after 4 or 5 years of it, 49ers, if anything, they probably didn't sleep after the Arizona game thinking, Jesus Christ, that was close. I think these guys really don't want anything more to do with losing. And you could tell in the press conference.
Rob, I know you saw we all saw how mad Sherman was, and I loved it.
He was raging, wasn't he?
And they still got the W, and he was still, come on, y'all, this ain't us. He knew it. I don't know who it was. They said it last year at the beginning of the season. They called into your show, Ronbo. Somebody went to the training camp and said they asked Sherman, how are we going to do this year? And Sherman said, you guys just don't know what's coming. Whoever you are, I'm giving you a shout out. I remember who it was. I don't know if you remember, Ron, but somebody called in and said that. That Sherman knew it was coming.
Yeah.
This was last year. And then Jimmy goes down.
Yeah. Well, see, that was the thing, If not for that, it's a whole nother story. At least Jimmy would have had all he needed to learn last year. Jimmy's learning what he needed to learn last year now. A lot of people don't realize that. Yeah. They're thinking, what's wrong with Jimmy? Ain't nothing wrong with Jimmy, okay? He's got some catching up to do from last year. So, he's starting to catch up.
He was supposed to get it last year. Everybody completely forgets. It's like, Jimmy does. All they do is running. The defense is winning the games. You guys completely forgot the first 5 games that he played for us. He didn't know the playbook.
No.
He was winning games for us. I'm
going
off
schedule.
That was strictly
doing his
Jimmy's
own thing.
Talent right there.
That's right.
Yeah, so,
and imagine he learns the playbook fully, and then he applies Jimmyism. It'll be like the Poltergeist movie, that little girl. In about 3 weeks, like that little girl says in that movie, they're back. Jimmy returns. Full board.
I'll try to cook this up real quick. That's one thing with Jimmy, which is amazing. It's just most players. I mean, Matt Ryan and then other people that Shanahan has made Pro Bowlers and all that. They did it within 1.5 to 2 years.
Takes a while.
We have Kyle for another 3 years.
Ooh, and
Jimmy has the potential. I'm calling it now. He has the potential to be one of the greatest. He really does.
I saw it 2 years ago. Yeah.
And these teams that we saw today, we've already seen the great Aaron Rodgers look horrible. Horrible today. The Patriots, last I checked, they're down by 10 points. They might still win it, but
Ronbo, can you imagine? I mean,
The-
it's
4
almost
minutes.
starting to hit me. We are 8-0. We might be 9-0 next week. Oh my God, it's starting to hit you. It's got to hit you.
It is, because I really enjoy tomorrow, when Stephen A. Smith comes on, I can see him coming on. He'll start off humble. I'm going to say this,
Man. You
and
know
I
what?
want y'all to listen
Let him
carefully.
keep talking.
Stephen, you turn it off.
Let them keep talking, Ron, because you know what? Most of these players, they say that they're not listening, but they've all admitted already. They've been listening.
Yeah.
It's just fuel.
But you don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want anybody to think they're getting to you. JJ, let me see it. Let me see them all, fam, if you get a chance. All right, and see
Hey,
how.
I didn't get to say it. I didn't get to say it last time. So you guys, 8-0, or 11 to go.
That's it.
I can't wait. Oh man, it's gonna be 9 and 10 soon. It's gonna be 9-10 to go. Come on.
Yes.
All right, Robert. You have a good one, bud.
You too, fam. Night.
Later, bud.
And bring in Dollar Bill. Will.
Ronbo, Ravens just scored 36-20 with 3 minutes left
I
in the
just
game.
seen it. Why? I just refreshed 36-20. I thought they may have had a chance to win, but I didn't know it was going to be an ass whooping. Jesus Christ. They finally put 40 points up on. We need to get to that Super Bowl, fam. Because unless Belichick just ain't serious tonight, I don't get this. Boy, I'm loving it.
I tell you what, we're looking pretty good that we're going to be the only undefeated team in the NFL right now. And then we also got a little breathing room from the Packers losing and Minnesota losing. So, but I'm going to tell you this, man. But I'm going to tell you this. We've seen this Sunday what we can do to these teams. And the ammunition that we got, we can do it pretty well. Like, you see these teams, man, we can run on them. These teams the Packers defense you can run on them. And you can tell by looking at the Patriots right now, you can run on them too. They can do a damn thing.
Boy.
And that's something that we have that's powerful, the run game. So these teams that getting exposed, man, you can run on these teams. And we got the ammunition to do it. So that's why.
And one thing I want to piggyback on that. One thing that's nice is Kyle and Bobby Seller are watching this game with the Patriots and Ravens. See, so when they come in there, they'll get bomb rushed. I don't know what Belichick was thinking of doing, but they just got their ass handed to them from the first snap of that game. What is that? I thought y'all was the Patriots. But go ahead. I mean, what?
I mean, these good teams that's up in the rankings with us, you can run on them, man. You can. It's like Seattle, man, a book going shooting out with the Seahawks in the corner. Come on, man. And they don't have no defense. So I mean, it's got to be obvious that they can come to our house, Seattle, next Monday, and can't expect to succeed. I just can't see Seattle succeeding against us at home next Monday. When you're going against the Buccaneers, who have nothing to offer you, but you're in the shootout with them, and you went to overtime with them in the clink, toe for toe, and I just can't see them coming to Santa Clara beating us.
No. And they ain't got nobody who can deal with Sanders. And you know what? My only concern is not Flash Gordon, not DK, but DK is looking good. Tyler Lockett. You know, that dude is, what is he, 5'9"? I mean, him and Russ,
Let me tell you something. We didn't just play the game this Thursday. We got 10 to 11 days to rest up. The motor, all them guys on defense, that gas gonna be filled up. Motor gonna be running, ready to roll this coming next Monday night. The outer center is out for the year. The D line is gonna eat, man. Seahawks do not have no O line. They don't, man. And the center is out for the year, so the inside should be violent for Butler and Armstead. All we have to do, the main thing we have to do on defense is keep Russell Wilson in the pocket. Don't let him escape outside. That's all we got to do. We have to get to the ball. We have to get to Russell Wilson as soon as the ball is high. That's what we're going to have to do. I mean, I'm not worried about anything else. We can run on Seattle. We can throw on Seattle. It's obvious. I mean, look what the Bucs did. They put in the air on Seattle today.
The Hawks are 27th. They're 27th in the league as far as pass coverage. So, that's not a – it's about getting them shootouts. You don't want to come down to the fourth quarter and let Russie Wilson do the Russie Wilson with a minute and 30 seconds to go. That's the thing.
Seattle is always losing, always winning close games. They don't blow anybody out. They're always in a last second type deal, last 2-minute deal with every team. With the offense we got with Kyle Shanahan, it shouldn't be that way at all. We should put at least 40 points on Seattle. I mean, I just don't see it. When you playing a team that's 2-5 and you go into overtime with them, man. I just don't. It gotta be obvious. It gotta be obvious that next Monday night we gonna put up points on. We gonna beat them. It's obvious. And Quan Alexander deal, man. I'm really hurt that he's out for the year. Because he was amazing piece of that defense. But I believe it's gonna still look the same. As long as our D lineman ain't hurt, I'm calm because it all starts in the trenches anyway. Drake Greenlaw is the fastest linebacker on the team, and you got Nizocha. And Nizocha been in the system for a while, so he knows the system. The only thing Drake Greenlaw would have to do. His only problem is falling for the play action. That's the only problem.
He can be coached up on that. He can be coached. He's seen enough too. Right. Will we go? We need to stop. Will, let me see you tomorrow on Raw. Is we don't stop no schedule around here, and I'll be looking for you. All right, fam.
All right, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to my TNT fan, play upon the Drake. Make sure it's Big Show. Who's up here? First Big Show. 49. He's the man. Shout out to the Ronbo Sports Fan Club, man. Sheik, Jersey, Joe, Rico, Coach Tim Sewell, all them guys, man. And Hope. And F. Rams, everybody fill out Super Bowl. I'm going to score 3 points. Got beat by Bucks. Got beat by Bucks on 31-17. And they got a shootout with Seattle. So I know that means going to be Seattle. And the Rams got bankrupt. All right, no more.
All right, fam. Have a good night. And by the way, if anybody sees Rudy, let us all know so we can go. We worry about him. Dion.
Ronbo. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh, Dion, fine, man. There's a lot of good things going on right now, including, as Shabazz says, we need to get a couple of beatings. But you know what? I think that almost beating by the Arizona Cardinals, and the 49ers got to be talking to themselves that, man, we had to work our ass off to beat the Cardinals. And they're not going to give themselves an excuse of playing on Thursday night. So, I got a feeling the Seahawks going to walk into a buzzsaw. Oh, yeah.
The Seahawks are going to walk into a buzzsaw. And what's funny is the Cardinals usually always give us a fight. I don't know why, but they seem to, every time we come to play, they come to play. So you got to give it to them, respect for what they did. But they didn't do much of anything because they still lost. At the end of the day, the W was ours, so that's all that matters. Now, as far as the Seahawks are concerned, I've been noticing something. They've been struggling. They've been barely winning the games that they've won. They haven't been out there just, they're out there. They're not out there going crazy. And did you hear the smack that this is when we beat the Panthers, actually going back to that game. You hear the smack that Bruce Irvin was talking about, well, they're not world beaters. They're not that good. You put up 51 points in your defense. Shut your mouth.
I don't know how do you say that? That is embarrassing yourself.
No, we just put up 51 on your defense and put our backups in and scored against you too.
And he plays on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So because he had the safety and he had the other sacks, he felt like he was compelled to say something.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, the stupidity flies out of your mouth real easily when somebody's asking you a simple question. But when you actually think about it, he could have been like, you know what, we lost. They're actually a really good team. We should have been a little more prepared, whatever. But as far as the
I can
Seahawks
respect
right
that.
now, man, they don't know what's coming. They don't. And the thing is that they've been barely winning games against crappy teams. They barely beat the Bengals. They just went to OT with the Bucks. Come on now, man. Like, they're ready for
And the
us.
Bucks made a mistake, or else it wasn't even supposed to be no OT. So
Yeah. So it's a very simple thing, man. To me, I'm with you on that. What you said earlier, Ronbo. I am afraid of Tyler Lockett because he has top end speed. The one thing that I will say, and I know I listen to me, Ronbo, before I say this. I know he's your boy, but this is the time where we put Dub at nickel and put Tarvarius back there because if Lockett gets off, we can have somebody that can catch him. Dub's not going to catch Tyler Lockett. Lockett is the new Doug Baldwin. He is Russell's new Doug Baldwin. If you look at their connection this year, that's what they have. He is his new Doug Baldwin. And then you got DK Metcalf over there. He's showing up. And the thing is, these guys haven't faced a pass rush like ours. And that's what's been going on. The only time they faced a pass rush like ours was when they played the Saints. And that was the Drew Brees-less Saints. That was with Teddy Bridgewater starting. Yep. So they faced somewhat of a pass rush, but even the Saints aren't as good as we are. And we're about to be the only undefeated team in the league because the Patriots are losing to the Ravens.
That game's over. 37-20.
Hey, man. That's the point. That's what Uncle Sherman's been saying the whole time. Anybody can be beat on any given Sunday. You have to be prepared for every single team.
Right. We dodged the bullet Thursday night. That's right.
Yeah, we had to get prepared for the Cardinals on a short week. We pulled off the win. That's it. Now we have all this time to rest. And then what's going to happen in this next game? Joe Staley coming back. Juice coming back. We probably going to get a Kello back too. You know what I'm saying? We have everything that we need to be able to pull off these W's for these next couple of weeks. And these next few weeks are going to be trying. Because I'm going to tell you right now, after we beat Seattle, which is going to be an easy game, then the Cardinals are going to come to our house. And believe you me, we're going to keep them birds alive.
Yeah.
If you see what DeForest Buckner said in his press pass, he was saying, he said, oh, no, I'm ready to get back at him. I want him. I want him again.
You got to want him.
We're not going to have the same screw up that we did this last time. We're going to eat them alive. We're going to feast on them with those games. But I'm telling you, man, this next game against the Seahawks is going to be it'll be a good one. And the thing is, another thing I noticed, Ron, they've been losing at home. So that 12th man isn't
they're 3-2 at home. They've won 4 on the road.
But you got to think about it. They used to be dominant at home. You couldn't go into their house. And now, not so much. It's a little easier to get them at home.
That's right. And they should have lost today. That's right.
Yeah, if we can get them, man, that's all that I care about. At the end of the day, I don't want us to lose not a single game. I want us to continue to be humbled by teams playing us hard, but I don't want us to lose a game. I'd rather us continue to go because we got to keep it. But I know you got to get to other callers, man.
We do, Lee.
I love you. Appreciate everything, man. You have a good night. And I got your email if you didn't get mine about the one-on-one. Everything's copacetic with that. We're going to laugh with Stephen A. Oh, we're going to laugh so hard, Ronbo. We're going to be crying, man. We may not even finish the one-on-one. We were laughing so hard after we beat that so-called man.
And I love laughing about football. All right, fam. I'll talk to you later.
All
right, yeah.
All right.
Hey, fam, and if you see Dion in the chat, click him up. He's got good 49er content he wants to discuss with you. We got Fresh in there. Jerry Fresh, that is. Also, a Russo SF49. Click all them dudes up. My dudes. Hey, Omar out of Dade City, Florida. Shout out to the Dade City Empire. Omar.
What's up, Ronbo?
And we're just sitting here looking back at went to half a season, Omar, and feeling real grateful about having done what they did. Good draft picks, good pickups in the off season. picking up great coaches, and we're just cruising along here, being the best team in football right now, as the Patriots are looking at a 37-20 deficit with 1 minute and 3 seconds. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Ooh! Singing ooh la la, ooh la
Ooh la
la
la.
la la. There's been so much to laugh and enjoy this year, Omar. But Omar, what are you feeling, man?
Yeah.
I mean, are you loving Jed York and everybody else? What's going on?
Yes, sir, man. Let me tell you something. I've been taking a few notes today. Green Bay looked like shit today, and they look very beatable. San Diego had that boy Mr. Rogers on lockdown. They locked that cat down like they put him in handcuffs, Ronbo. He didn't know what to do.
Okay. Did Nick Bosa's brother get him? I didn't look at the stats. I know that the dude on the other
Yes,
edge got
twice.
him. Joey got him twice?
I think so, yes, because I saw the highlights. I didn't see the game, but
Melvin,
his brother ain't no joke either, man.
Oh, yeah. Melvin got him once. I saw that on my notifications. I was laughing. Yeah. Hey, Omar?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Omar, go ahead, man. Continue.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay. No, I'm sorry. No. I thought I lost you for a minute. I'll tell you something. I've been taking notes today, and I was watching football with a buddy of mine, and I tell you something. I seen the Vikings go down, the Packers go down, and also I watched the Buccaneers because they're our home team here in Florida. They put up over 400 yards against Seattle, and I was like, man, you imagine what we're going to do to them?
I'm telling you, man, I just don't understand why they
I'm
lost that
telling
game.
you.
Winston made that mistake, last-second mistake. That blew it. Opened the door for him.
I'm telling you, man. Man, I tell you something. Our team and just like DeForest Buckner said after the press conference against the Cardinals, he goes, I wanted to crack at these guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
No, really?
Man, that one caller said, yes, that one caller was like a while ago towards the beginning of your podcast tonight. He said that we should lose and be humble. Hell no. I don't want to lose. I want to win as many games as we can and make history, because you got to think about this, Ronbo. The 1972 Dolphins are the only undefeated team in history in the NFL. You imagine seeing 49ers going 19-0.
I don't know if we could stand
going
it.
16-0.
I have to check into
and
a
winning in the
hospital
playoffs and Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll overdo it. I'll celebrate till I'm in the hospital. You know, that's fine. I be just, wow, man. Hey, put him on 70s. Hold him down. Oh, God, this guy, man.
I'm telling you, man, let me tell you something. Just think about it. When you do something like that, you're in history books forever.
Yep.
No one can take it from you. You're basically cemented in history forever, meaning you'll be the best team in the world. You'll be the best team forever. So if someone says something about you, I was like, has your team gone 19-0?
Yes.
Exactly.
Ooh. From now on, we are the witnesses that can actually say that. As if we're not go from goalpost to goalpost on the season, hey, you got all these people in the chat right now that we have to put up with on a constant basis. Everybody you meet in the street and restaurants with the red and gold on. Oh, God, here comes the 49er fest, right? 19-0, baby. Anywhere I want to go.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. We're the only undefeated team. We should be number one in the power rankings. I don't even care about the power rankings because I never really did. But it's just to see my team being number one is pretty damn cool. But I don't really care, to be honest with you. It don't make a difference for me.
It's notoriety's fun.
Talked about to be number one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Notoriety's fun, though. When you look at NFL Network people, analysts and all that, and they say the things they say, it's always a backhanded compliment for the 49ers. Well, we still don't know if Jimmy Garoppolo is capable of carrying the 49ers in a more intense situation. Whoa, why don't you people let that go? Look at Aaron Rodgers. He got into a tense situation today, and what happened to him? God.
Man, they whooped his look, man, they whooped his ass. Minnesota went down. Aaron Rodgers was getting hit, man. Let me tell you something. They're supposed to have a better offensive line in the league, like one of the top offensive lines. They got murdered, man.
They let him go.
They got murdered, Ronbo. I said, wow, they got humbled, and they got a piece of humble pie. The Chargers got you. Freaking Phillip Rivers looked like Joe Montana out there today.
It was about a Bosa factor. We got Omar. We got to go, man. We're running out of time, and let's see you tomorrow. Okay.
I want to give you a big shout out. I love your show, Ronbo. Thank you for giving the 49ers fans a platform. I appreciate you. A big shout out to the Dade City Niner Empire. I love you guys. I guess we'll be getting together soon again for another game. Ronbo, go Niners, and let's keep this shit going, man. God bless you.
Back at you, fam. Love you. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. We get some chance. All right?
Take care, bud.
All right, fam. And David Landry, he's already singing, ooh la la, ooh la la la. Hey, Fabian.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Jimmy G time. Woo!
Man, you know, and you know, Fabian, you know what this tells me? You watch with Jimmy G working with Emmanuel Sanders. You know, Jimmy's saying, okay, first of all, I got 2 pros out here I could work with. At my level, I'm trying to lead the rest along. Dante Pettis is somebody I need to take my belt off and whoop him. Jimmy G thinking, man. But I got Emmanuel. All I got is throw the ball. He'll be there. I got George Kittle, all world, best tight end in the league. There's no longer any argument. That's all he needed so far. But TC and Matty B behind him. And now you bring back his 2 tackles. And you bring back the hitman. Juice! Oh my God.
About to go 9.
I like what I see coming.
I don't see all this hype on the Seahawks. Like you see all up in the chat, you see all these Seahawks up in here. I know they're Niners fans. They're just
I don't
keeping
get
an eye on
it. They just want to rub elbows with the best.
Seriously, because you watch all their first games. I think it was like their first 3 or 4 games, they won by a combined total of 4 points. Like 3 of those games were won by like a combined total of 4 points or something like that. Something ridiculous. But you see all this hype. It's just like, man, are you kidding me? I am not worried about that game. I think the only thing that might be kind of a fight, I want to say the Ravens game, but maybe either them or the Saints. But I think we have a pretty good shot all year.
You know what? I got to tell you, Fabian, the truth. I wasn't worried about the Ravens. I'm a little concerned now. I think the Saints, the Saints are designed for the 49ers to beat. If you're going to stay in that pocket, they're going to serve you medium rare. They're going to serve you rare and well done. The 49ers will kill you. If you can't get out of that pocket, there is no offensive line to stop them guys.
Right.
But the Ravens,
that's crazy because they just beat the Patriots. But the Patriots they want to say we had the easiest schedule. Look at their division.
Oh,
look at their division. It's like really like, come on, look at our division. I mean,
right? Jets in Miami.
The Cardinals beat us 8 games straight, and we came out with that dub on Thursday. And I actually pulled up to that game, and it was crazy, man. So many Niners fans up in there.
That's good to be
I
everywhere.
called you, I think, like last week or so, but so that I was going, and yeah, man, it was crazy. Pulled up with the whole fam, and we were Ninered out, bro.
And it's going to get better. It's going to get better because you know what? These guys, this offense is going to evolve. We've been waiting for the offense to keep evolve.
Hey, that 8-0 chant started too right after the game. Everyone 8-0. It was crazy, huh? Yep.
Yeah. It's getting ready to get better too.
Yeah.
It's all right. You know, we deserve this. Soon. We deserve this too because we've.
And then we have the Cardinals. What? We have the Cardinals after them.
Week after
the
next.
Seahawks and the Cardinals.
And D-Buck can't wait. He can't wait to play the Cardinals again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
And then see, that's what I was wondering too. When we're getting Juszczyk and Staley.
You'll see them next Monday night.
Man, that's gonna be a good one. And we get prime time again. Yeah, let's go.
I don't know about McGlinchey though. Nobody's saying anything about McGlinchey. But you know what? As long as I got Staley, Brunskill, and School, I'm not worried about them. They've already proven they can handle it. So.
Yeah. Hey, real quick though, I want to see. I see that guy in the comments, Vitality Seahawks. I'm calling this guy out right now.
I know.
He has a lot to say about them Seahawks.
I know, right?
You better call him, man. Come on. Stop being a keyboard warrior. Come on.
I see how they're fighting with people, calling people punks. Vitality, man. Come on, man. You're a guest in here. Be careful. Be careful.
Hey, for real, let's hear this. Let's hear him prove his point. Come on. But all right, man. I just wanted to make it quick. I want to give a shout out to all the Niner Empire. And if there's any players listening, we're about to go 9-0. And hey, shout out to you, Ronbo. Thanks for keeping this going. Been listening to you for a few years now.
Thanks, man.
Keep doing it, man. It's good.
All right. Appreciate you, Fabian.
All right.
And if you get time, let's hear from you tomorrow as well, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Night, Fabian.
All right, cool. Yep.
Yeah. Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
What's going on?
Nighthawk, you're the only undefeated team in the NFL. Nighthawk, we are now the best of the best in the NFL. Ooh, Nighthawk, when you go to work tomorrow, you can say, but can't nobody say a word to you about the 49ers in a negative fashion. Yeah. What do you think of Nighthawk?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Ooh la la.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk, hey, Nighthawk, you got 8-0. We go 9-0. This is going to be one of the best 49er team starts in NFL and 49er history. You know what? So
yeah.
Yes, I'm telling you right now, it's going to get better. And you look at what we got to play next. We get to play your favorite team, Nighthawk. Them high-flying, get away every week by a point, Hawks.
They always get away with stuff.
Get away. They sliding in with a field goal. Okay.
Every time. I mean, every freaking time. I'm like, come on, Tampa.
You can't depend on Jameis Winston for nothing. You can depend on for either throwing an INT or today a fumble, a perfectly timed fumble, as if he rehearsed it. I'm gonna throw the ball back here, it's gonna get jerked out my hands. I'm down around here about the 15-yard line, and make sure we make this game difficult. They went right back down and scored on the Hawks immediately. Hawks ain't offering no resistance to a team that's got anything to offer. They blew that game.
Every game I looked at, they won by 4 points.
That's the way they do. That's all right. Nick Mullins enjoyed the Hawks last year. Jimmy G gets to enjoy them this year. So that's okay. Oh, man.
Hopefully we kick their butt next Monday.
And now I pulled up the schedule here for the Patriots just to give an idea as to why there's no reason not to rank the 49ers. Tomorrow morning, the 49ers should be the number one team in the NFL. The Saints have beat Pittsburgh like everybody else has. They beat Miami. They beat the Jets. They slid past Buffalo by winning by what, 2 or 3 points. They beat Washington. They got the Giants. They had the New Jersey Jets. They beat the Browns. And then they ran up against Baltimore, and Baltimore ran them out of Baltimore. You see, this is why.
They got the same. They had an easy schedule, too.
Easier. So, see, that's why don't look for the Patriots to be in the Super Bowl.
They're going to stop. We haven't paid nobody.
Well, all I know is if we get lucky to play the Saints, lucky to play the Patriots in the Super Bowl, that could end up being a bloodbath. Because Nighthawk, that means the 49ers will be fully capable of their offense. Now, if the defense gets better, it won't even be fair for other teams. It'll be ridiculously easy. The juggernaut Niners. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just crossing my finger that we don't lose to no Seahawks.
I know, but don't, you know what? I told Nighthawk at the beginning of the season, when people talk about the Rams and the Hawks, look. They're just like every other team. They put on their pants and they put on their cleats. They lost a lot of players. there was no way in hell, no matter how much they got hyped, no way they would continue to be the teams they have been for the last 2-3 years. That was ridiculous. NFL analysts should be ashamed of themselves. Looking at the 49ers like, we didn't have no chance, and you could see the way they were forming the team, it was going to be better than it was last year. They still, 49ers will be doing well just to come in third place in this division.
No, but it's funny how they think that we the same team.
Yet, but we do things to improve the team. We can't get no love. The Hawks lose every damn body. They got their best wide receiver retires. The Rams can't pay nobody, so all those people left. Yet they're supposed to have a chokehold on the NFC West.
You know what? You know, Stephen A. Smith, I still don't like. I hate his ass.
Well,
Garoppolo, Playboy Jimmy.
No, that's not what he calls him. I don't even want to use that name. But you know what? That's good. Him and the rest of them are all eating crow. Good. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm sick of Stephen A. I hope they do go 19-0 and win the Super Bowl.
He still say we had a soft schedule, and even our Super Bowl opponent was soft. Sorry, Zadok, let me see you tomorrow, fam. All right.
Can you give me a shout out?
And you know this. Niners! Zadok.
Oh, yeah. Before I go, hit that like. Have a good night.
Hey, Zadok. You too. Sleep tight. And let's go check Derek out.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yes, Derek.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, how you doing this evening, Ronbo?
Oh, I'm watching the competition in the playoffs, looking like they're just getting like you know how meat you marinated for the cooking starting tomorrow. They're all getting marinated up. Even Tom Brady and the mighty Belichick if we get a beating like that all year long, I'm gonna be sick. And then Patriots came in after. I'm looking at the schedule. Derek, Cleveland, the Jets, the Giants, the Skins, the Bills.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, the Jets, Miami. Who'd they play? Why did they pick on the 49ers schedule? What about the Patriots? The first team they play worth the damn, they get their brains beat out. Oh, I wish we could play the Patriots on a regular schedule this year.
I guess the only person you could say they actually played was Lamar Jackson and Baltimore Ravens. We saw how that went. Their defense got a little exposed. They weren't too good against the run tonight either. So we'll see. It looks like the screen pass actually works on them well too. But that's if we see the Patriots. But apparently they're getting gifted a ride to the playoffs this year. Because they don't really have a division.
Oh, that's right, because they don't have to win but a couple more games. That division can't catch them. Oh.
No way.
That's
the Bills are the only. I mean, the Bills are already games behind them anyway.
Yep.
So.
The Bills can't do anything with them.
I think the Bills lost today, too, didn't they? I think the Bills lost.
If they played.
So,
yeah.
So, Ronbo, question. Do we have a timetable on Trent Taylor or Jalen Hurd possibly coming back this year?
Yeah, Trent Taylor should be back in a couple of weeks.
So should Jalen Hurd.
Yeah, Hurd they're going to take another look at.
Be eligible.
Yeah, if that fracture, I don't know they won't give the full details to the extent.
Yeah.
I don't know, is it a vertebrae crack or what? I mean, it depends. They're going to take a look at him and reassess him, and if he's okay, I guess they'll let him back in. But they're not going to take chances on him. Trent for sure is probably coming back, though.
Now, how do you feel about them getting up to speed with – I mean, apparently Trent had a really good camp. Now, with them getting them back off of IR, how do you think they'll be able to catch them up, get them up to speed?
That's a great question.
To make an immediate impact that late in the that's what I was thinking about.
It's a great question.
He has good chemistry with Garoppolo already, but but I mean, he should be well rested if we get him.
Yeah. So. What you want to do though is you want to get him involved at least a little bit for the few weeks remaining in the regular season. I don't think Taylor will take that long to get up to speed due to the fact that his natural ability, his quickness and everything is what makes him special and along with great route running.
Yep.
You get Trent Taylor in there along with Emmanuel and anybody else, George
Emmanuel.
Kittle,
Wow.
that's a threesome right there that could really do a lot of damage because those guys are
Yeah,
savvy.
because they won't know where to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
then
anybody else?
Then you add in Goodwin if he shows up.
Oh, if he
there's
just catch the
he
ball.
can take the top off.
Yes.
Yeah. We have some very good components here right now. Not to look ahead, but I'm curious to see where they go in the draft this coming up year, too.
Offensive lineman. We got to get some depth in that offensive line. Although Brunskill in school, I don't know.
Brunskill didn't really give up much on his side at all. I think the only thing that really came off his side was safety. Out of the games that he played, I think that was the only thing he gave up, which we had no business throwing the ball there anyway. We should just run it.
And Derek School hasn't got that grown man strength yet. I don't know now what the 49ers are going to do in the draft. Do you continue to look for the elusive wide receiver? Because Emmanuel Sanders is only going to be around for a couple more seasons. Do you start getting one in and grooming him now? I mean, because I think Debo could finally. And Dante Pettis, I cannot give up on him yet, Derek. Well, come on, Dante.
I mean, these guys, it was just wonderful to see Jimmy work and still not get credit on certain, the only person not giving him credit for what I've seen is Stephen A. And the man was surgical. Ronbo, some of those throws, the one that he threw to Sanders that he wasn't even done with the route. Who was that on him? Peters?
Yeah.
He had no idea what was going on when he caught the ball. He was looking at Garoppolo, and he had the ball in his hand. Phenomenal.
And Peters. Hey, but Derek, we can't look at Peters as a measure anymore. Peters got beat all evening long. Dante killed him.
And then the Debo drop in the end zone. He was by himself on an island. The only man down there who could have caught it. There's nobody within 7 feet of him. And I don't know what he was doing.
We got to keep reminding ourselves.
Thinking too much about not catching it.
Yeah, we just have to keep reminding ourselves. Jerry Rice started the same way. Debo could suddenly. Because that toe drag swag.
He's very clutch when it comes to everything but touchdown passes. Debo's usually pretty good with his hands. I mean, he's had a couple drops.
That's it.
And,
he's our future garçon.
But, oh, yeah, I like it. I wish Pierre, I wish him the best wherever he is now, but he would have been great in the system if he was younger.
But you got a younger version now. You just got to catch the ball. So.
Yeah, that's right. You got to catch it. Ronbo, I'm gonna leave you with one question for the Niners empire. I wanted to know what people think about Jarrett McKinnon right now, guys. Would you try to restructure his contract, or would you cut him to save money, or because he's obviously probably the fastest or the most shifty out of the guys that we have.
I know.
I would say. And you see what Tevin and Breida are already doing to people.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, where would you go from there?
There's a good question. We'll leave that to everybody in the chat. Anybody on the phone. Derek, great. I'm telling you, let's see you tomorrow if you have time. All right?
Oh, yeah. I'll make time, Ronbo.
Good.
Thanks for taking my call. Have a good evening.
Thank you, fam. Night.
All right, man.
Let's go and check out Don. And there's an awesome question, too. At this point, you look at our running back crew, and we were down to 2 guys again this week. I'm starting to think you can't keep enough Kyle Shanahan trained running backs. Jerick McKinnon's very expensive. Do you say, Jerick, listen, you've been on welfare for 2 years. How about we just restructure that contract a little bit and you give back a little bit? You have a good year, we revisit your contract next year. That's fair. Okay, Coach. Don, come on in, man. Don's at work. He's usually at work when he calls in. He may be just listening. Don, can you hear me? Because if you're just listening, Don, it's okay. I just need to know if you're ready to talk or what. Big Don. Big Don. All right, let's go to oh, my goodness, it's AJ. Ain't talked to AJ in so long. AJ! AJ likes to take you wherever he goes. He'll put his phone in his pocket, and he doesn't even... I was about to say, and he's learned to cut the thing off so we can't hear what he's doing. AJ! He's having a cold. AJ, are you doing all right? It doesn't sound good. Are you just having an allergic reaction or what? AJ? This may be one of those situations. AJ
What's up?
Oh, there
Is you rolling? Is we rolling? You might not be ready for that.
I know. I'm right here, AJ.
Gucci man.
I was
Can
trying to
you hear
get you, man. Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Is we rolling?
Yes.
Bitch, I might be. Excuse my language. Hey, man, we rolling, man. Is we rolling? Gucci man style. You heard me?
Yeah. I heard.
Nah, but what's going on with our squad for Monday night? We're gonna be prepared with McClinchy, and we're gonna be prepared for the other dudes. Other tackle.
I think they can be so prepared. Staley's definitely going. They've not said much about McClinchy. I don't know. He may not be ready. Staley's definitely ready. Actually, I got to tell you, AJ, I got a feeling everybody was ready this past week, but they said, let's not run the possibility of any risk tonight. We should be able to handle the Arizona team, which was a mistake because we damn near lost that game, as you know. But we should be all right. We should be able to take another week off. Huh?
They got defense. Arizona always plays with good team. I mean, that's what they do.
They did, too.
But we won.
And lucky.
You feel me?
I mean, I felt real lucky. It's just, and and the 49ers already talked. Richard Sherman's mad as could be that he thought that he played badly, and he did. And D-Buck says, I want another crack at them. So the 49ers felt challenged, AJ. I like that attitude. They felt challenged.
Yeah, we did.
All right, y'all jumped up and made us look bad. Let's do one more. Let's get best 2 out of 3, or best 3 out of 4. So, yeah.
So what's the best case scenario for these last 8 games for you in your mind, man? These last stretch, everybody seems to be playing enough decent people. I know the Saints is going to give us a fight like a mug because Drew Brees is back. I know Green Bay, we can smash them. That's a fact. And Baltimore, I don't know. So I think Saints and Baltimore is going to be our biggest challenge.
And they're going to spend that whole 2 weeks in the East for them 2 games. That's how serious they are.
It's going to be our big challenge, man. Saints is going to be rough. I'm telling you, in the dome.
But AJ,
they're a machine.
I got to tell you though, AJ, between the Saints and the Ravens, I'd rather play the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd rather play the Saints. Drew Brees is not going to run on you. He's not going to do anything unexpected. He's going to sit back. Right now, the worst thing a team can be for the 49ers is a pocket passer. You seen what little Kyler Murray did to us. Kyler Murray was hurting the 49ers.
Yeah,
Lamar's going to hurt the 49ers, too. Drew Brees is going to sit back there and get killed. And you know what? Kamara, he's an edge. Yeah, Kamara's going to run. He's side to side. He's not going to beat you up in the middle. They don't have anybody that's going to really the 49ers can handle the Saints. I see that coming. But the Ravens showed me something tonight. Get back at the Ravens. I ain't saying nothing else about the Ravens.
Well, the reason I'm talking about the Saints is because they got good coach skills. They skills.
Damn.
I mean, they coach
play calling.
It's just ridiculous.
And they got that one wide.
Bro.
What's that wide receiver? That's a bad dude.
He's cold.
Yeah,
he's cold, man. I'm
Thompson's
like, damn, how are we gonna stop this dude?
Well, we got Sherman out there, and Spoon should be back. I think they'll deal with him in a way that they'll take him as a challenge. All I know is Brees is going to have trouble launching his game. If he's going to stand back there and play pocket quarterback, he will be killed. So
we got screwed over if we tackle Brees like we did in the divisional game and we got hit with the unnecessary roughness.
Ahmad Brooks choked him out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm like, I hope that don't happen to us again this year. Because we always get screwed on some kind of crap, and they get screwed on some crap. So we kind of edge each other on getting screwed, but I want us to attack, but don't attack to a point where you don't know where you're hitting that dude at. Because if you can hit him low and make sure he go down. Because he ain't too much. He's like 100 pounds, 120 pounds. I don't know. Yeah, he don't weigh that much.
Drew he might go $190, but he's you just got to make sure Drew's not gonna be able to. He better get that ball off awfully quick. Because he's going to be under extreme fire.
He does. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Well, his receivers better be be in position because it takes a minute for a route to develop. This is what makes for a pass rush. How long can your receivers how long does it take them to get it ready? Because can the 49ers pass rush get there before the receivers are open? If that be the case, it's going to be a long night for Drew. But we'll see.
That's the question,
That's going to be
bro.
a good game.
My friend from New Orleans, she stayed in Metairie, man. She just talking. I mean, she's so confident. It's cocky. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna. She claimed that we're gonna get our first loss by that team. So I really want to win that game more than any team right now besides the Seahawks. I want to win that game because that's better. Plus, if we beat that squad, people gonna shut up about that machine. You feel me? They're gonna shut the hell up.
They're tough.
So give me before I get off the horn, man. Give me a prediction out of this last 8. What we gonna drop? 7-1, 6-2,
6-2.
All 8. Where we gonna go?
6-2 minimum.
6-2.
7-1, possibly. If they get past the Ravens, they can beat anybody because they'll already dealt with everybody.
That's true.
So. All right, fam.
That's what's up, Ronbo. All right, fam, man. You have a good night, man, and blessings to you and out there going on with that power outage. Y'all still got that power outage?
In some parts.
No?
In some parts it's back on again. But them fires, man, I'm telling you, it's houses going down, but it'll get better. All right, AJ.
All right, bro. Monday night?
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night for sure. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go.
All right, AJ. Yes. And it's Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel. We're just there's so many things. I mean, we're having, it's football though. You got to replace guys with guys. We got guys leaving, guys coming back. We got the guy we really needed. Quan Alexander's leaving. But at the same time, you got Staley coming back. And you've also got Juice coming back. You got Spoon. It's a good thing. Wait, hold on a second. Let me. Hey, Steve Trafford, I see you, fam. Thanks. He said the 49ers are now the #1 team in the NFL. Yes. But hey, Bethel.
Yeah, I was gonna call in that game, but I was kind of mad at the Cardinals because the Cardinals were playing dirty. They're playing dirty in that game.
Yeah, taking a few shots at Nick.
I like the one that when they made the touchdown, I see the guy holding Nick and then another guy hitting him in the ribs and then running off. And the only reason he let go is because Bosa went back because the ball went out, and that's why he let go. I'm all like, why are you guys not throwing any flags right there? I'm all like, I don't know how many times I've seen them holding, and they were not throwing flags. It's like if, they told the referees, hey, you know what? Don't throw no flags. Let them, get away with some of those.
Kyle's
got to probably lose or something.
But Kyle or somebody, or Salah, somebody's got to call the ref's attention to that. You can't just let that keep going. They could seriously hurt Nick doing that. I saw him standing over at one point in the game, bending over as if his side was hurt, and that was what you're talking about is what pretty much happened.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I seen where some of our guys were down, and these guys were over here hitting them with the elbow, and our guys were going, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, and the referees were not even doing anything. I'm like,
and if we do it, we get a flag. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's what that kind of, got. That's why I will not give any praise to them for how they played because they're playing dirty. If they were not playing dirty and not holding Bosa, I bet you Bosa would have got probably some more sacks.
Called it.
Or,
I think they called holding one time.
Would have done a lot better.
Well, he'll work it out.
Yeah.
It's kind of good experience for Nick. Him being a rookie and all, and a talented rookie. He's going to get a lot of attention, Bethel, from between now and the rest of his career. So he's going to have to work those things out.
Yeah, and then plus a lot of the other teams are going to know that they can't be holding him all the time. Because, hopefully they'll see that and throw flags if they're doing that.
Well, not only that, but if you're going to hold Nick, we got a lot of talented guys on our front line. So spend as much manpower as you can holding Nick. He'll get paid just for that. I mean, since when did your edge get all the attention of the DC or OC? You know what? DeForest Buckner will go buck wild. Go ahead. Eric Armstead was having a great year. So go ahead. Spend manpower on Nick. That would be
and then I was
suicide.
watching a lot of the games, and I was watching the Green Bay game. Bosa was all over him throughout the whole game. So I'm all like, hey,
Joey?
I can't wait until you get our Bosa and see how much you're going to like that Bosa.
You see, help Aaron up off the ground. Hey, hi. I'm Joey's brother. Glad to, I've always been a huge fan, Aaron. Really love you, man. All right, let's go. Respect.
So I actually liked a lot of what our players did, even though I see our players were they were all kind of tired, even though they played hard, but to the second half they kind of got tired, and I think that's why when they're playing dirty, they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
But
that's all right. It was a good character building experience for the 49ers because they went in there, probably a lot of them probably still sore, but the Cardinals were too. So, but the Cardinals, there's this unbeaten team. Let's go! And they were fired up.
No, but I think they had a game plan, because if you see New Orleans, when they played New Orleans, they only played them one half really good, and the other two halves they didn't even try. So they probably said, hey, you know what? We're going to lose this game. So, let's be rested for the next game. And start preparing.
Because they did play the Saints tough the first half. And they should have done a lot better. So,
yeah.
We're going to see what happens. Because they played us
really but tough. Next Monday, I can't wait for that game, because I know we're going to do a lot better, and we're going to be more prepared and more rested. So...
Lots of time to prepare.
I already got my ticket for the Rams and Niner game.
All right. Should be entertaining.
I'm going to be going for that one.
All right, Bethel. Bethel, we're going to go. It's late, so we're going to go and see you tomorrow if you get some time, huh?
All right, no problem, Ronbo. And we're the only undefeated team. No more Patriots up on number 1. So, and they better not put New Orleans up there either, because they just scored 37 points on supposedly the best defense in the NFL. And they only put 25 on us.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
But good show, Ronbo. And let's go Niners.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Night, Bethel. Oh, God. And we go over and check out Jim Brony. Jim Brony.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Brony, being the best team, we went from worst to first. Here we are, midway through the season, the best team in the NFL.
The best team in the... Because if I would have asked you, Ronbo, at the beginning of the year...
Hell no. I would have said hell no.
We're going to be 8-0 going into the Seattle game on Monday night. What would you say? You'd probably laugh.
I would have said, oh, God, I don't know, Jabroni, man. That's...
You probably would have said, Jim Brody's smoking some.
and next week,
hey.
the smokers have to be even more potent. I wouldn't believe 9-0 and 10. Oh, my God, no. What? No. Whoa.
Hey, so... I'm looking at the schedule, though, Ronbo, and I kind of wanted to do a quick breakdown here. Now, if you look at the schedule, I'm kind of seeing, okay, so we got the Seahawks. We're going to beat them, because the Seahawks, they almost lost to the Buccaneers. They beat Cincinnati Bengals by 1 at the beginning of the year. There are too many close games. We're going to smack them. I think we're going to smack them hard. You're going to laugh at me, but I think the only team that we really need to, worry about that's on the rest of the schedule here is the Cardinals. And
You're right.
I'm serious. Because
I didn't expect you to say that.
You know what I'm saying? Because, if you think about it, check it out, though. I'm kind of serious, though, because, okay, the Cardinals, you know how Kyler Murray does that thing where he does, that one-step drop, boom, pass. He does that quick little pass, right?
He's afraid
to get hit
special.
because he can't take an average hit.
Yeah. He's quick.
You know, and because he's little.
Tiny.
Yeah, so I think they have something with that quick pass, little screen pass thing. I don't think Russell is the same way with that. I think he hangs around the pocket a little bit too much. So I think we could take care of that. And I think, like, I agree with what you said about the Saints and Breeze. And then we saw what Aaron Rodgers looked like against the other caller was right about the Bosa. Wait till he sees our Bosa. He's going to get he's going to be like, another one of these motherfuckers.
You guys, I can just see him, Joyce walking back to the huddle. You haven't got any brothers, do you? I'm sick of this. Why don't you guys, you know?
So, yeah, Ronbo, like, and then it's like, you know, Saints. And then, here's what I want to say about the Ravens. Okay, the Ravens smacked the Patriots, but we already knew the Patriots, their defense was way overrated because they haven't played nobody, right?
Yeah.
But if you watch the Patriots and the no-huddle offense, they were driving on Ravens like they were Swiss cheese defense.
And
they looked tired.
I know.
You feel me? So, like, think about that. What's it going to look like when the Niners play them with our running game?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're, and then remember when Cleveland played the Ravens, that Chubbs ran all those yards and they whooped on the Ravens? I think they're weak on the run.
That's it. And don't let don't let Lamar Jackson on the field any more than necessary. And did you see when they sent the Patriots, though, they sent their running back out as like a wide receiver? That worked. I've always said, send Matty B downfield a couple of times and see. You can always send Tevin Coleman because he's a receiver, a running back anyway, right? And that's why the 49ers want Jerick McKinnon so bad. He's also got that talent. All of them can do that because they all got that great speed. So,
absolutely. No, you are dead right. You are dead right on that. So, you know, like, we might be going undefeated, Ronbo. I'm serious. Like, if we could, like you said it, like, if we get by the Ravens, it's over. Yeah. We're going to be talking about it, like, big, like, in a serious way.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, because Atlanta's probably just going to lay down on that game anyway because they want a draft pick. And then the Rams, I imagine Goff's going to go back into fetal position again. And the Seahawks for the last game, I just wonder what is Seahawks going to be. It could be a game where Seahawks have to win. And the 49ers might say, nah, we're not going to play our secondary. You know, second, guys. Jeff, guys, your buddy Mullins is going to play against you guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if we go 15-0, you might be seeing Mullins in the last game against the. Are we playing the Rams the last game of the season?
No, we play the Seahawks.
You might just say, the Seahawks.
We played the Rams the week before. We played week 16 is Rams, and then the Seahawks, and then we were some miracle. We were 15-0. Well, not miracle, but by happened 15-0. And we go into Seattle. Nick Mullins is gonna start, and the Hawks can say that's not a break.
And he wins. No, and he wins the game. And we go 16-0. Oh, my God, that'd be great.
I'll never get too laughing at the Hawks. Jim Brody, we got to go, fam. Hey,
all right, bro.
Let's get back together tomorrow night, too. All right? Be looking for you.
For sure. Sure. Thanks, Ronbo. Have a good one.
Hey, you, fam. You, too.
All right.
I'll let you know over to Justin and see how he feels about being mean to the Hawks and allowing Nick Mullins to play that last game against them. Justin.
Well, I just want to say something.
Yeah.
Greg Roman, man. This guy, he's going to be a problem for us. We really got to study. Our defense is like Robert Sala. Prepare, please. Prepare, please. God, man. He does the same thing with Colin. He's doing Lamar. Defense, good defense, good offense. And what happened? We went to the Super Bowl. You know, what happened was what happened. But
so you're trying to say Greg Roman owns the Patriots as long as he's got a mobile quarterback? Yeah.
I think so, man. Because it just reminded me of so much of Colin. Able to get mobilization, able to throw downfield, able to, it was simple things, Lamar, he's pretty good, man. He's pretty good.
And they played smash mouth against them, too. They ran right at the Patriots. They did not get cued or do anything. They stayed basic and just beat them up. Ooh. God.
I think Monday's going to be a real test. You know, we saw we struggled with Lamar. You know, I mean Kyler. You know, the hurry up offense. You know, K1 went down. And then
it's not fair to hurry up on a team that's tired and sore. I understand that they both played on Sunday, but you know what? Next time we see them, we will not be tired and sore. They can hurry up next time.
I will be going to that game. I will be at that game. I will be sitting in a 2
Against Arizona, all right. We're gonna be looking for a call from you then.
We play Russell. We play Kyler the next week, and then I believe we go to Green Bay. We play Green Bay, right? We play at Green Bay.
Yeah, we got Seattle, Arizona, and then you're right, Green Bay, and then the East Coast swing starts.
There you go. See, that's the real test for us. You know, this defense banged up right now. Yeah, we're banged up. You know, the real test is coming this week because all those quarterbacks are mobile. Those quarterbacks can get when Aaron Rodgers can, you know, get out of the pocket and he can make some throws. You know, Hail Mary. You know, he can do it all.
Aaron.
Yeah.
No. Are you concerned with Aaron? Listen, Green Bay. I don't know that their receivers are going to be able to get rid of. If they can get rid of our corners in coverage, Aaron Rodgers couldn't find anybody out there. That's why he was made meat today. Apparently, the Chargers have better coverage than I knew about. So
I think apparently, but hey, you know, I think I think this is a real challenge. You know, I don't know what the signing with after K1. I don't know who they're signing to replace him or promoting after probably Pitta. I forgot his name. Pitta, that was last year with us, like 2 years ago, I think, was Pitta, the middle linebacker that played on special teams. Pitta, if you remember. Pitta.
Yeah, no, Dre Greenlaw is gonna. Okay, you got Shea Al-Shar, and also the guy that played for us last year. He's on the practice squad. Yeah, they've got 3 guys lined up already.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. You know, and I also like that Sherman, you know, he held it kind of like, no, this wasn't a good game. Like, even though we took the win,
it wasn't.
This was not a good game. This was not a good game. Like,
I mean, we're getting beat deep, and Mosley's out there taking risk. I mean, you know, Mosley, he's been brilliant all year. That was his only mistake. I just thought, oh, man, Emmanuel.
And what I meant, I want to clarify Isabella not really fast. I mean, like, even so like the commentator said too, he was not that fast where he Ward couldn't get him. Ward could have jumped up and grabbed him and
Kwaski tripped him.
To that extent, where
you see what happened?
They could have wrapped. Yeah, the tackling could have been used a little bit better on that.
No. Did you see Kwaski? Okay, Jimmy actually ran and caught him, which kind of shocks me when I think about it. Jimmy was running and catching him, and Kwaski ran right behind Jimmy, and Jimmy tripped over they got their legs tangled. Did you see Jimmy when Kwaski helped him up? Jimmy was like staring at Kwaski like, what the hell did you do? Yeah. I says, right? Kwaski's running about. Why are you trailing Jimmy right in his path? And he ran into Jimmy's legs, and Jimmy went down just as he was about to grab the dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, and I think it was a wake-up call. I think we needed a wake-up call because this defense, you know, everybody's all we're top 2. You remind us of the 1990 Bears or the 2000 Ravens, you know. I think this game, we deserve this game to get a wake-up call and to show that, hey, we still have room to improvement. Yes, our offense is good. Our offense is clicking finally. For the first time in 3 years, our offense is finally clicking. Like, finally clicking enough where they could, like, the defense that has an off game, we could depend on our offense to close out the games. And we never had that for 3 years.
No, 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, 2017, Jimmy came in. It's 2019. So at the end of 2017, Jimmy was raging. And the dude was all the talk of the NFL. So last year he got hurt and left, and this year is the second year. So yeah, we'll be okay. Jimmy's going to be back in the full form. My prediction is by week 16. Wait a minute. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. No, that's 2 weeks. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers got problems in week 12.
And answer the question. I would just want to ask you a quick question.
Real quick, because we're out of time.
About Jared McKinnon. Yeah, because 6 running back. I don't see us putting 6 running backs on the active roster. Even the Patriots are doing it right now with the 6 running backs. I don't see it at all. I really don't.
Yeah,
I think Jared McKinnon's going to get cut. I really do, and I think that's another.
You know what, though? It'll be Jeffrey Wilson. If it comes down to Jeffrey Wilson versus Jerick McKinnon, they'll keep McKinnon. Other than that, I don't know what they're going to do. That's still a lot of running backs.
We got to get some picks, man. We got to get some picks back. Because this is all about
as I say,
Emmanuel
don't put all
yeah.
your cards in that basket or your bet, because Jerick McKinnon, Kyle Shanahan likes him. If he's healthy, he will be on the team next year. As I say, Wilson's gone.
Man.
I would bet money on it. Wilson's gone if Jerick McKinnon comes back. That 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Most will probably keep his position. I don't know. It's going to be weird. But Wilson versus McKinnon, it's going to be Wilson.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. The Patriots may are doing it right now, but I don't see us doing 6 running backs. I don't see us doing 6
It'll be 5 guaranteed. If there's going to be anything to do, it'll be 4 versus 5, but it will not be 6.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No
Justin,
way.
we got to go. Oh, we're way out of time. Let's see you tomorrow, okay? I guess Justin. Jamal!
Ronbo, in my Calhoun Tubbs voice, we the only undefeated team in the NFL. Thank you very much. Oh, man. I just got done talking some poop to my cousin. I know he probably working midnight.
Yeah.
His Patriots lost.
Oh, you got a Patriot fan? Oh!
Yes, he is. Yup.
I better not run into a Patriot fan. Because, Jamel, you know what's embarrassing for them? Okay, we dealt with the Rams, which is supposedly be a tough team. We dealt with the Cleveland Browns. They were supposed to be a tough team. We dealt with the Panthers, supposedly a good team. We beat them all up. The Patriots ran into the first good team they played all year, other than the Buffalo Bills, and they got their brains beat out.
Mm-hmm.
I rest my case.
We smashing everybody, bro.
That's it.
We smashing everybody like some potatoes.
And look, when you watch the sports news tomorrow, watch them say, well, the argument has increased as to whether the 49ers could be the best team in the NFL. The argument continues that the Saints could be the best team in the NFL, but now it may be a two-way argument between the Saints and the 49ers as the Patriots were exposed, losing by almost 20 points to the Ravens. Neither the 49ers or the Saints have lost by that margin this year to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yep. Yeah. I tell you, Ronbo, Patriots got exposed like that naked dude in New Jack City.
we need to call the Patriots. Call Tom Brady. Tom, am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is fun stuff. Jamel, we ain't had a chance to laugh like this in a long time. This is great.
We haven't.
God.
We haven't. Yep.
Man.
In the morning, I'm going to see what they say in the morning. I want to see what Stephen
Good morning
Smith
football
says in the morning.
Oh.
Right.
Gosh.
Yep.
Florio?
Yes,
Stephen
sir.
A. Smith? God. Wow. That's going to be all these guys. I can't wait to hear what they got to say now. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what is Ryan Clark saying? Is he on our side now?
Well, yeah, Ryan Clark is now saying all the good things he can say. Him and Nate Burleson. Oh, they're hardcore 49er fans now. Yeah.
Yup, I figured.
It ain't acceptable. This is what you call phony, masquerading. I mean, as soon as the 49ers, first hiccup the 49ers get, well, I guess the 49ers got brought back down to earth, didn't they? Finally ran into a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Nate, if I could just get my hands on your neck. Oh! But see,
right, yeah, exactly.
That's all right. That's, you know what? I'm waiting
yes,
for
sir.
it.
Man, but like Richard Sherman said, what do you say? Stay where you at. Stay where you at. To all you haters out there, stay where you
Don't
at.
change.
So
Don't start. That's right.
Don't change.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep your stance. Well, man, I know it's getting late, so I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow on Monday Night Raw.
All right. And be looking for you too, Jamel. Just have a great night. Holler at the family for me. All right.
Oh yeah, shout out to all my Niner fans. I mean, all my Niner faithful man. Trey Trez, all you guys, Sheik. So hey, man, I hope y'all guys listening. Maybe shout me out too, man. Jamel Fagan, man. Love y'all.
There you go. We all love you back,
All right,
Jamel.
now.
Have a good night, fam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And hey, let's go check on Don, who's busy at work. Did you go past that? Okay. Smith S. Sherman, Achilles injury happened during a Thursday night football game. Those games. Hey, is that right, Smith S.? Because I didn't even know about that. And look what happened to us on a Thursday night. I really wish, if you insist on playing before the weekend, could you at least be on the edge of the weekend? How about if you have to do that, Friday night or Saturday game would be wonderful. People would love football on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Shoot. The NFL profits would shoot up immediately because people are off on Sunday so they can go to Saturday night football games. Oh, Roger Goodell and the owners, man, I could design this whole situation for you within a night, hand it over to you with all the details as to how you can make gains in minutes. But no, you'd rather see players get hurt in the middle of the damn week. That's not doing the game any good. Shh. Mr. Black Guy says, hey, look, Ronbo, it's all about taking the comfort zone away from Russell. The Tampa Bay D ain't my Niners D. I'm not predicting when we take our first L. We're beating everyone on our schedule. You know, this long rest the 49ers taking right now, health is the only thing that can stop teams from the 49ers beating up on them. As I say, as Jimmy G's got himself a boy, him and Sanders after 2 weeks look like that, fam. Use your imagination for a minute. How well do you think they're going to look by the time we get to Green Bay? And as a matter of fact, I need to see one more week of Jimmy and Sanders together because the Ravens, as bad as they beat up on the Patriots, they ain't going to be beating up the 49ers like that. No, I don't believe that. And the Saints, I'm more and more confident the 49ers are going to beat the Saints. Any pocket passer that has no mobility is dead meat. You've got to do something. You can't stand there with the 49ers pass rush and think that you got time for your receivers to get open. Now, I know Peyton is a solid play caller and an awesome coach, but unless he's going to put roller skates on Drew Brees, he better have his quarterback. Teddy better stay warmed up. Mr. Snooper Fly 87, are you on tomorrow? We are on tomorrow, fam. I don't be passing up on no chance to talk to you. Oh, man. And let's see, where we at? I like that one. Hey, Salvador Babriskin, that's dime to Sanders. Man, lit it up the bar and grill. I was, you know, I really, there's so many variables involved in the 49ers winning every game between now and the end of the season. But like somebody asked earlier, Jabroni says, if he'd asked at the beginning of the season, we were like talking cautiously, at least I was. Some people were saying we were going to go 14-2 and 13-3. And I wouldn't argue with anybody because I'm not one to bring anybody down off of great expectations. And there were those who would say we go 7-9. I don't see those people anymore like I used to. 7-9 was a prediction for a lot of people. 8-8, people were saying things like that. 9-7. And I said 10-6. I was just thinking, okay, we need just a little bit more of maturity. And next year, 13, 14 wins is going to be a piece of cake. But I need a little more maturity. What I didn't know was that Jimmy G was going to take a little while longer to get in sync. And I didn't know we were going to bring on somebody. You can't see these things, Pam. Who knew we were going to bring in a guy like Emmanuel Sanders who fits Jimmy G like a glove, right? The other kids are going to pick up on what Emmanuel Sanders is doing. What if they're fast learners and they pick up all the things that Emmanuel is selling? What if Dante Pettis somehow starts emulating Emmanuel? He is by far the most talented receiver we got, fam. I'm telling you, right? Talent-wise, he is. Heart-wise, it's questionable. But skills-wise, Dante's got a lot. Debo is all he's got to do is catch the damn ball. That's all he's got to do, fam. He gets open in his routes. Jimmy hits him. Rarely you see him Jimmy throw a ball he can't handle. I mean, as far as too high or something like that. It's usually in his hands, but after that, weird things happen. But that toe drag, the other day. Nate Burles is going to put the 49ers up, or not, the Good Morning Football. Look for him twice on angry runs and Nate Burles' toe drag swag. That was just textbook. Boom, foot in, falling out of bounds. Drag that toe, baby. Whew. Reception. Boink. God. Steve's exciting. All Debo's got to do, he's wearing gloves, so who is it? As Nick Bosa says, I don't know how those guys missed that ball with these gloves, man. I can't get rid of the ball with these gloves. Debo, put some stickum on them gloves, boy. Your potential is outrageously high. Catch the ball, Debo. You'd be huge. Hey, there's a big show. He says, Lamar is not a pocket quarterback. I think of him as a running back, which coaches and scouts wanted him to switch to last 2 games. Threw for 163, 143. We take run away from him, he's finished. Yeah. No, sure, I believe that too. But my problem is, like Kaepernick, Colin was a one-read quarterback. Now, if he saw a guy open, if the guy was standing outside Colin had a gun. The dude could be standing in the stands, and Colin would hit him with a pass that would actually hurt his hands 70 yards down the field. But he could not really read a defense quickly and think. So what he would do is he would tuck and run, and that was worse on the defense than him throwing the ball. See, this is what Lamar Jackson is as well. When he puts that ball down, his speed and once Colin got in stride, it was over. Nobody's going to catch him. This dude, Jackson, after his first, he's like a Maserati. 0 to 60 in 5-6 seconds? He's just really crazy fast and quick at the same time. He does scare me. He does. But we're going to see. I kind of like Dre out there. Dre, when he ran over Kyler Murray did not even get a step off. Dre was all over his butt. This could be key as long as he can play within himself and not make a lot of mistakes. Fam, hey, let's talk some more football tomorrow night. Fam, it doesn't like, fam. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a good night. You are now you are the best team in the NFL, undefeated Niners!